Hello, everybody. We are back. Happy Memorial Day weekend to everybody out there. We'll have uh, we'll have Owlet number 4 joining us in just a little bit. Let me move this up just a little bit. That way, I'm not like ducking under my screen like that. But I'll be honest, it's one of those days where it's kind of hard to concentrate a little bit. I'll show you why. I, I'm doing coins here and I'm doing race there. So hang in there with me. I do have some drivers that are my favorites, um, but yeah, it could be interesting. I wonder we could maybe make it to where we see both. Give me just a second here. Um, let me get this. Let me get this figured out. You guys won't mind if I overlay the logo with a little bit of racing there, will you? It's probably more interesting anyway. All right, now I don't have to switch back and forth. Welcome everybody to CopperOwlCoins. Appreciate you guys hanging with me yet again. Looks like we got 19 people in. Do a quick shout out, hello to everybody. Jim Cantor, one of our donators today. BH Ringer, got package that I'm going to be sending to you. Mike Schleiz, we knew you'd be here, buddy. Good to see you. Daniel Lauren, hopefully you got my emails. I think we've got things cleared up. Outdoors with Chris Garcia, awesome to see you back here, man. Dad's Spare Change, very good to see you again. Welcome back. Rick Lewis, always a pleasure, sir. Dimebag Darren has seen a ghost. I'm not sure where, but maybe. Package Total, good to see you. Let me pull my correct one up here. Stan Horn, thank you for jumping in. He grabbed the last 40 rolls today. Very cool. Thank you so much. West Side's asking what time it is. Copper Owl time. Let's see. I know we've got more. I'm probably missing you. Opus Singer. Hey, good talking with you last night. Very late last night. Very interesting conversations every time. So, BH Ringer made it in. I think I said that. Coin Junkie, Coin Silver. Good to see you. Crafty Dragon. I think that's going to cover most everybody. Walker Magnet was in. He's going to lead us off with our box donation this week. He's going to get into box number 2. We've got that one off to my left here, getting ready to go. Perry Custom Cards, you were in first, man. How can I forget you? Welcome back. Shell Bell, good to see you. Daniel D'Ambrosio, good to see you again. Very cool, very cool. Got 21 people in, so come on 90. I agree. We have seen 40s this year, but not a lot of 90s. We're keeping up with more than about 1.3 silver per box, and we haven't had any that are like overwhelmingly filled with silver. So it's been a nice steady stream, but it's kind of like onesie twosies. So if you remember last week, Westside kind of had the jackpot box there, where his first 40 rolls Had 290s, I think it was 3 or 4 40s, but 6 proofs. And that's always exciting to find proofs too. So anyhow, we are going to go ahead and bring this box over. Box number 2 is what we're going to start with. Let's get it open. Let's back off the camera a little bit so we can see. A little bit of a weekend here, so hopefully we are good there. Yep. Hey, Sheepdog 13, good to see you. All right, gonna have to maybe realign these. I don't think there's any question that they're all there. So let me get this one off. Everyone found silver last week. That's right. Somebody found it. So, yep, you found the new rig item that we have. We found one that I thought would be a good little rig sounder. And unexpectedly, I found a owl with the word rig beneath it. So, let's see what we've got here. Looking at these ends, nothing's jumping out at me. But since this is Walker Magnets box, we will just get going. Maybe something right there. It's a little muted. Couple of nice looking ones, but no proofs. No. That might be an NIFC right there. But yeah, no commemorative enders this week. That was pretty darn cool to see a commemorative ender last week. So let's get going so we don't drag things out too long. Walker Magnet was really nice and sent along some of these new screwdrivers. And yes, it has a magnet on the end. If we can focus on that, there we go. Has a little magnet on the end. So that'll be nice, and I know that the magnet works, so that's good. You can we can start putting some of those in on a few giveaways. Honestly, I don't need to give Walker one back on this box, so we'll just go from there. So let's zoom back in so we can see what we're doing. I'll kind of get a feel for where I'm at on my desk right here. So looks like we're in pretty good shape. Let's get things going. Old Country Coin Collector, welcome back. Good to see you. Here we go in roll number 1. Kind of an interesting mix of color in that one. Remember last week I had a bunch of corroded ones. So hopefully YouTube won't mind me playing this this content. If they do, I guess they'll let me know. Need to get a box over here for the recheck 1970s. So far, there's all but one has been. Nope, just getting started. No finds just yet. All right, we are off and running with roll number 1. I will look at some DDOs while we're in the stream. I will look for the 74D DDOs. A lot of times I will not look for the others. It just, when I look for all the others that are possible, I don't know if you've caught, I do like a second stream, that 70s hunt, that when we look through those, I mean, we spend, for 2 boxes, we spend almost another 2.5 hours looking at those. So yeah, doing it now would be a little bit slow. We're already not the fastest kids on the block with this thing. But like here, we'll look for the 74D DDO, and we'll kind of leave it at that. There is a nice looking Denver Bicentennial. How we doing here? So the race leader looks like he is run into some trouble. I'm not sure what just happened. Let's get this third roll. I wonder if he ran out of gas or something. This is the Indianapolis 500. It's something that for no other reason, I watched it as a kid. My dad was always very intrigued by it, so it's kind of just one of those things that I do once a year. Not too much of the race is left. It looks like we have about 21 laps remaining, and those can be some of the most exciting laps that you'll ever see. Something wrong with his car? That's really tough when you get this close to the end. Oh, he was doing so good. Just hunt on your TV screen. That's almost what I'm doing. Grandpa Tim's Copper Corner. Good to see you. Well, looks like we might have a 2021 in here, judging by that edge you see right there. We do. 2021D. Still not an NIFC, but it's always interesting to see how many of those there are in a box, so I usually set them aside for no other reason except that. 74D coming up here. We found 74D DDOs the last 2 streams, so we've got a 2-stream DDO streak going. I think we've got like a 3-stream silver streak going. So that's not a bad thing. All right. I think I don't know about that one. I bet you that's a faker right there. 71 faker. I thought we had it. Oh, they're out there. It's just like finding 64 Ds in a box of nickels. There's so many of them. And they look right, but they're not. Looks like we got Tony Canour out there. Man, wouldn't hurt my feelings if he won again. I loved it when he won a couple years ago. I don't know he's going to be able to hold it. I don't know where he's at on his gas. It's not always good to be out front. It looks like Castronev is up in 4th. That would be amazing. Let's see if we've got an 82 Philly here. We do. Let's see if we got a no FG today. Well, it's not real strong, but it's definitely there. So no luck on that one. I am going to be starting a new nickel box series. I've hunted the first box. I need to be able to get the video put together on that, and honestly I need new books because I filled the other nickel books. Let's see, 82D. Close to an NIFC there. Of course, if we get NIFCs, we hope we can find about 3 of them. That would always help the silver total for a viewer or donator. Good to see you, Grandpa Tim's Copper Corner. Welcome back. Archaeology Mikey, good to see you too. Alright, we might have it here though. We might have it right here. That looks more promising. We do. We've got silver for Walker Magnet. $19.67. We've got silver 40% for Walker Magnet. Awesome find. Awesome find every time. The streak continues. That is right. We are going to go ahead and put up that 40. He will be very pleased when he gets back to see that we have found some silver. Very cool. That one looked a little bit different than the last one, so we got a T. Levitt raid coming in. Nice. Come on in, everybody. Poker Rossi, good to see you. Welcome to our T. Levitt Raiders. That's awesome that he thinks to go ahead and send people this way. I love it. Nice looking one here. Nice looking 73. Now that wouldn't be a really nice one if it turned out to be a DDO. Couldn't argue with that. So that was roll number 7 that we found the 40%er in. Shannon Smith, good to see you. Bring those Raiders with you, man. Ooh. That's amazing. We might have more silver. No, 73D, just dirty around the edge the whole way. Man, that looked like it could have been just old silver there. So close. 13 more laps to go in this race, guys. I don't know. We may run into some problems with YouTube for this, but oh well. Good to see you here, Shannon. As always. I have a few more 77s to look at in this box. Come back and look at them for that DDO. Oh, doggone it. I thought maybe he was, I thought Jimmy Johnson might have enough fuel to get to the end, but I guess that's kind of how he got up there. So that would make sense. Gotta go to the neighbors. We will see you. I can be. We will see you again soon, Grandpa Tim. It's a nice looking 82. Is it a Philadelphia? No, it is a Denver. $74D coming up. Well, I thought outlet number 4 was going to be here before now. Sounded like she was coming down the stairs, but maybe she changed her mind. All right, 10 laps to go. Looks like my guy Canour might be up there towards the front of that leaderboard. Castroneves is quite a ways back, not nearly the same speed, so I don't know, Woozy. She was upstairs playing a game with her brother. I told her that we were starting the stream, so you know how those games can be. Yeah, let's see what we got here. All right, 10 rolls are done. Let's get into our next 10. That 4-second lead, 3-second lead's not going to be. If he can hold it off, that'd be cool. But those cars at the very end, they can drive like crazy. He might be able to hold that, though. That's a pretty good gap. Hey, Deborah Eubank, good to see you. Giving a big hello to BH Ringer. Let's look at this 74. Kind of gunky. My goodness, it's not a DDO. About 7 laps to go now. I don't know if they got it in them to run him down. Oh no. Late crash. That's going to tighten things up. Might be a crazy finish now. Oh, we're here. We're here. Flying with the owl. Sounds like that ought to be a song or something. Oh, what do we got there? Is that a mint mark or no? Yep, it is. 82, this might be a Philly. Nope, that's a Denver. 574. Nothing yet. Playing with the owls, quite a hoot. You know it, man. You know it. Woozy, it is good to see you back, man. Old Bell, good to see you here. Woozy, you've been gone for a minute. What's been keeping you away, man? Hopefully just being busy with work or something, but I hope all is well. We have missed you here. I think we're going to have another 2021 right here. 2021 Billy. So we got the P and the D now. What we got there? Just a nice looking bicentennial. Ooh, we got red flag. Oh my goodness. She's gone. Well, that is not what, if you're out front, that's not what you wanted to see. Five-lap sprint to the end. I wonder if they're doing that so that they can set that up. Doing some work in Alaska. It's going to be taking a lot of my time here, but I'll occasionally have a Sunday off like this one. Well, Woozy, that's awesome, man. I'm glad with a chance to do this that you decided to come say hi. So you're going to be doing work in Alaska. How far north in Alaska are you talking about, man? Yeah, Indy 500. It was going to be over in like 3 minutes or so, but no. Got to have a race, and now we got to stop everything. So another 2021. It's a Denver. Hoo. Yeah, I love watching the Indy 500. If you've never had a chance to go to a live IndyCar race, I highly suggest it. I mean, you talk about just raw power in a car engine. It's incredible. I've been to NASCAR races, I've been to IndyCar races, and so far as just that raw power, IndyCar's got it. The NASCAR might be a little bit better racing, but you know, it's pretty darn good with the IndyCars. Working near a town called something Vic, and no, I'm not sure how to pronounce it. You just know you need to go there when you need groceries, right? Well, Woozy, be safe up there, man. Whatever your has got you up there, be safe. Come back to us in one piece, but you're gonna be a couple years, huh? That's a big commitment. We will enjoy your presence when you can make it. How about that? Okay, we're getting into, let's see, that's going to be roll 17. Roll 17, we got the 2 to 8 years of the estimate. Wow. That's one heck of a commitment. Even the 2 years part. So Yeah, I can't even wrap my mind around that kind of a work commitment. Well, be safe up there. Looks like we've got 26 watching, 31 thumbs up. Yeah, we got to get it up to 50 for that giveaway. I've got a 50 likes giveaway, and I got a 75 like giveaway ready to go. And there's Mrs. Owl. She's checking in on us. Oh, that was a tough edge right there. We're also trying to get boys ready for Boy Scout summer camp. So, got an interesting one here. It's just kind of a very, it doesn't look very clad, but I guess it is. 72D. We will check it again for DDOs, but not, or no FG on that one. Well, this race should be over by now, but well, yeah. Let's everybody wish Woozy well on this latest adventure. A really corroded edge. God, I wonder if that could be a good sign, but they're kind of nasty. We'll take a look at this one so we don't throw it back in with the others. I don't see a DDO on that one. Treasure Hog, good to see you, man. SkyQuest 2K8, you as well. Archaeology Mikey made it in. JC Likes Pam is here. Very cool. We've got a new redeem, folks. We've got it. You've wanted it. We got it. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what to type in. It costs a little more. A few more owls to do it, but if you got the owl, there you go. Alright, just finishing up roll number 20 for Walker Magnet. We're going to have another 2021 in there. Another 2021D. Makes 4 of those so far. Only the one silver, though. That's all we've seen so far. Look at this 74D. Audio's not coming through. Well, let's try it again. I mean, I've got my system volume turned up. It should be coming through on this, through this. Is anybody else having trouble hearing that when it's played? Oh, for the rigged redeem? That's really odd because it's just the same. So did we hear that? I'm not sure what, really. I have no idea why that would be the case. Can you hear me? Seems like you've been able to hear me. Okay, but you can't. That's strange. It might be that I've got this going. Let's try that now. Is that better? Redeem sound. It might be. It might be. Well, tell you what. Give it a chance for the race to be over, and we'll see if that does anything. When I disable that, I wonder if. Well, if the race is muted, then it should work. Because it's only that window. It's not the system that's turned down. Well, looks like they're rolling again, so tell you what, give us a chance to get the race done with, and I'll turn it off, and we'll see if that helps. It might be that window is hogging the microphone for some reason, which I'm not sure why you can hear me but not it, because it's using the same microphone. That's the only microphone I'm using for StreamYard or Streamlab right now. So that's a mystery. We'll keep hunting. Just keep those redeems handy. We'll get to them. $82. Not a Philly. 74. Ring of death on it. Not a DDO. Yeah, I did see where American Eagle Hoarder, a friend of mine, made it to 400 subs, and he filled up his contest for the 3D printer. So tomorrow night he will be having a 400 sub celebration stream, be giving away some silver, and he will be doing the race to determine the winner of the 3D printer. So that'll be exciting. Let's go ahead. I'm going to gotta go. Woozy, thanks for stopping by, buddy. I really appreciate it, and good luck with your can I make the race big, please? We can. All right. That was exciting. One roll from halfway through, and we finally got the winner on that race. So now we can turn our full and undivided attention to the coins in the box. We're going to have another 2021. It looks like it's going to be another Denver. Got some dings on the side of that one, though. Not as good as the other. It was a good ending. I agree. Always fun to see the excitement of those endings. It wasn't quite as challenged as previous. And that seemed to come through. Somebody let me know. If that didn't come through, then I don't know what's going on. Really? I have no idea what's going on with that then. It seems like it. It seems like the system is rigged. It's just not wanting to behave nice. I have no idea. Wonder if YouTube saw we were watching the race and heard it and decided to shut us down or something like that. So, halfway through the box, one 40%er to speak of. Let's keep moving. Oh, Owlet number 4, where are you? Maybe Mama Owl needs to remind Owlet number 4 that she wanted to come down and help out. I bet part of the problem is her Chromebook, which she usually brings down here with her, might have quit working. And I wonder if that's why she doesn't feel like she's coming down here. Because she doesn't have that to keep her occupied, too. Which I'm like, oh well. Somebody's outside running a hose. I just heard that. So, anyway. Well, I'm sorry about the non-noise on those redeems. I have no idea why that might be the problem. We will just have to be figuring that out. I would stop and figure it out right now. I have no clue on that one, so. Maybe. No, I doubt it. I doubt it. It looked okay, but it's not going to be. I'll be pleasantly surprised if it is, but my guess is it's not. All right. Let's find it. Hey, Jeff Crumpler, good to see you. Let's find that silver. You betcha, man. Had some good luck going over to Jeff Crumpler's streams here lately, so I encourage y'all to go check him out as well. Have lots of fun over there. Boy, that roll's full of double checks. Whew. Almost the whole roll. All right, roll number 30. Got to find more than just one. So Alan number 4 has her dance recital next week. We're hoping that that's going to be a good thing. She's been practicing hard. Luckily, it's on Saturday. But I will say, on that note, I am not going to be certain if we're going to have a stream next week until probably at least Wednesday or Thursday next week. We will just have to see. I tried to have my bank order 4 boxes this week because Garda, who brings them their boxes, is not what I would call very reliable around the weeks of a holiday. There's times they just don't deliver the week of a holiday sometimes. So, and sometimes they do, but they don't bring everything. So we will see. We will see what happens. I did not get 4 boxes in. They only brought 2, which is these 2 that we're seeing today. And I had to kind of decide, do I push this week off to next week? Do I go ahead and hunt it and maybe they'll come in? If that were the case, then I'd be stuck with 4 boxes, and that doesn't work well with the cash flow so much. But at any rate, I decided let's go ahead and hunt this week, and if we're off next week, then we're off next week, and that's okay. Walker Magnet, the man with the box that we're hunting right now. How are we doing, sir? Yeah, it'd be nice. Let's find him a walker. Last time we joked about that, I think we did. Last time I think we did. There's an 82p, not in too bad a shape. Please be an OFG, but it's not. I don't know what's going on with those redeems, though, guys. Seems like if it's not one thing, it's another. And there's one thing that I could try. Let me I mean, it might be a stupid question, but you've heard them in the past, right? Because now I'm going to try this. Do you hear this? Did that work? And did you hear when we found silver earlier, did you hear the Hallelujah chorus that we normally play? Oh, by the way, Walker, we do have some silver. Nothing. That's just crazy. Let me try this. I'm gonna recycle the cloud bot. All right. Yeah, I saw that. Anything there? There's a glitch in the matrix. I think that's probably the case. So, boy, I mean, that's going to be big trouble for all of you, because now if I got to do the narration on the redeems, we're going to be losing subscribers left and right. I'm telling you. Nada. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, short of doing a reboot or something, I mean, that's all I can really think of. I was not expecting that. That will be funny. No, it will not. Nobody wants to hear that. See, we're already lost somebody since I mentioned that. Oh, now 3 come back. Nice. Redeem new subscribers. Well, I promise you, we've got the rigged one. Pocket coin. We've got a pocket coin, 1990D, but that is a pocket coin if I've ever seen one. Look how worn out that baby is. We'll go ahead and count that as a miscellaneous. Oh, don't be a DDO on this one. The back of it was really ugly. We will do a miscellaneous for that one, because we don't see a lot of those. Thank you much there. Donation link in the description. You know what? That's probably not a half bad idea. I should do that. I neglected to think about that when I was setting it up, that's for sure. So, come on, let's find a little bit more for Walker Magnet. What do we got here? I don't think that's going to be it. Nope. That's a good point. Of course, one thing I found out about that is to get the coin, to get that money from the tip jar, they want you to have a business account with PayPal, and I'm not sure that that's what I want to do. So I don't know. I'm still thinking that one through. I don't think we're going to have old there. I think it's just going to be dirty. But Super Collector, welcome in. Good to see ya. What we got here? We don't even have an NIFC in your box. Yeah, dirty 71. Take a quick look and throw it back. Yeah, it's going to be hard to tell anything. I didn't see anything either. So, well, somebody's of the belief that this 82, which is not even a Philly, needed to be marked over. Usually, if you're looking for something, that's fine. But just doing it to do it, I don't know that I understand. Either that or maybe they don't understand what they're looking for. All right. Yep. Coining around, how we doing? Did you get your yards mowed today? I might be doing that a little bit later. Word is my oldest son's friend group is going to be maybe coming by for a cookout tomorrow night. We do have an NIFC, finally. 2003, and that's going to be a Denver. So we will put an NIFC on the board. Unfortunately, it is only the first one, and that's not much box to find the others. So we might be sending you an NIFC there. Well, looks like maybe a little tip came in. Nice. Thank you so much, Walker Magnet. Thank you so much. Ducks and squirrels over at Coining Around. Boy, you can be sure about that. It's not just squirrely people. There's a whole wheel of squirrels. That was good hanging out last night. Very, very interesting stuff. I learned a lot. My only problem was I didn't want to get up this morning. Yeah, anybody can throw a few bucks in the tip jar if you like. Treasure Charger. Another person that I got to meet at the Grove show. How are we doing, man? Awesome that you'd stop by. Not finding a ton of silver. We have found it. I guess the sounds on the redeems are not going through YouTube for some reason. I hear them on this end. And my impression was that everything that I heard that was playing on the microphone was playing. So here's a question. Could you hear the race when we were playing that? If you could hear the race playing, then I'm either fundamentally not understanding how the sound works here, or maybe there's truly something going on. Okay, well, if you couldn't hear that, then maybe the problem is on my end and I'm just not aware of it. Sounds like you hear me just fine. Whoa! That was a roll that just went flying by like that. Not sure why I needed to do that, but I just lost the handle on it as I was moving it over. Let's see what the shiny end was. We thought might be an NIFC. Nope, just a nice looking 92D. I I probably ought to start a new $50 collection. Yeah, runaway roll. That's right. OBS. Well, I'm on Streamlabs, so it could be them too. Yep. Philadelphia. Let's see if we got. Oh, there's the FG. Let's check that. There we go. Nothing there. My goodness. Need to slow down a little bit. I'm throwing rolls and throwing 70s coins around for the recheck, and just nothing's going right. Come on, let's find something else. We've only got 8 more rolls after this for Walker Magnet. Walker, what kind of 90 are you going to want for your full box donation? I know it's a bit of a silly question, but there's always a chance you want something different. No proofs like last week in the first box. Everybody check out Coining Around a little bit later tonight. He will have his stream up and running. If you've never caught the intro for that, for his stream, go do it. His friend William has done a wonderful job with that. Seven rolls to go. Walker Magnet. What are we going to have here on the end? 71 Faker. Yeah, that sounds good, man. I'm hoping we'll get it done in plenty of time this week. I actually had most of my act together before we hit play today, so that was highly unusual, but very welcome too. So anyhow, let's see what we got. Oh, Walker, let's get a Benji for a change. All right, we will get you set up with a Benji. And that's why I ask, you know. I will tell people, at least for this week, I have a little bit of a 40% shortage. So my intention is I have one, maybe two. I think only one extra, one 40%er remaining. So if your bag pulls, for example, have a 40% in there, I'll do the first one. But anything beyond that, I will probably have to go ahead and upgrade you to a 90% quarter. If you have multiple 40s, I will consider bumping you up to a 90%, which in the end should be a nice little upgrade. But we'll do what we can. We'll do what we have to. But we will take care of you. Speaking of we, where is my little cohort here? My partner in crime. Might have a couple of 2021s in this one. 2021D and 2021D. If those were NIFCs, we'd be even better. We would be in even better shape. Come on, Copper Owl, learn to talk. My goodness. Almost every one of them in that roll. You like quarters. Yep. No, quarters can work. And on the viewer one, if we've already given away a 40%er before we get to the viewer giveaway at the end, there won't even be an option there. It'll just automatically be a 90% quarter to go along with the other. What am I missing here? The other 4 items in there. So, anyhow, we'll get it figured out. We'll get it together. Not every other one of these in this roll has to be looked at. Nice tone on this bicentennial. If you want that one instead of your NIFC, I'll send that one along, Walker. Ooh, the front's even better. If you'd like this tone bicentennial, it's not in perfect shape, but it's got a lot of nice tone. If you'd like that instead of the NIFC, I'll send that one to you. Yeah, she was playing Minecraft an hour ago when I talked to her too. We're losing out to Minecraft. Of course, she probably is playing with her brother, so yeah, he's pretty cool. Like the toners. That sounds good. We'll do that one. There was a little part of me hoping you'd say no. But when presented with either a tone bicentennial or a NIFC, I would say that's probably the right choice. And all personal preference at that point, but that's the choice I would have made too. All right, 2 more rolls, Walker Magnet. Minecraft. Yeah, priorities, Dad. Right. What's Minecraft? 14 Wheats, 1927, New York Counter-Strike, and an FS901. Nice. That is a nice find. Or several nice finds there, I should say. Just making sure that I'm not doing this clear back over here. All right, last roll for Walker Magnet. At least we've started to find it. Found a few things. Found the pocket coin, found the silver, found that rainbow toned bicentennial. But unfortunately, I think that's going to be the only silver we find in this box. We will get some, hopefully we'll get some through the bag pulls that are upcoming. We're going to have to also get some giveaways going. You know, I wanted you to hear that. So you know what to expect. That is going to say the system is rigged, and it's going to sound an awful lot like Donald Trump. But it's a pretty good little sound bite. Don't run away because it's him. It's a pretty good little sound bite, and I think you'll enjoy it, but we just can't hear it right now for some reason. And I do apologize for that. I'm not sure what's causing it. If it's on my end, I'm going to have to fix that. I did have some microphone issues about an hour before we came on, so I'm not sure if that's the problem when I was tinkering with that or not, but yeah, we'll see. All right, Walker Magnet, we are going to have the 40% silver, the pocket coin, and that nice toner there. So let's get in and get your Benji for the box. Well, 1952 Philadelphia. We'll get that out there for you. You know what I didn't do? I didn't double the first 40. And since you like quarters, how about we do this? We'll do a little better. We'll put a 63, 63 Denver quarter on there to double that. Any rolls or boxes left? Sorry, Rick, we are sold out for today. We're going to have Jim Cantor with the next 10 rolls, and then Stan Horn jumped in and grabbed the last 40 before we got started. So, but right now we're going to do some bag pulls. We've got 5 bag pulls coming up. Let's hope we find some good silver in this box, or in the bag. There's a 40%er. There's a 90. There's a Buffalo. There's a dime. And an Indian. So we got you a little bit of everything. Let's go ahead and, if you want, what would you like for your 90? I'm going to go ahead and get quarterback. Well, I told you what I would do with the 40, so you will get that last 40. It's a nice looking one. It's a 67. It's in great shape, so I don't think you'll be disappointed with that. So there's that. And I'll be looking for your package in the mail. Brian Rome, how we doing? Brian Rome is in Kansas City, or near Kansas City, this week. Hoping to get together and say hello. We're going to get you a 1936 nickel. Buffalo nickel, of course. Let's get you an Indian head. Let's get you 1903. And what else we need? We need dimes, so get some Merc dimes here. About a... You know what? Sometimes we need that extra microscope here too. I'm going to add something to this screen. Sometimes I like to show you what we're getting into. 43. That's going to be a filly. Okay, that sounds good. Did you let me know? Let's see. What kind of 90 do you want for your 90, Walker? I've got walkers. We can do that if you like. I got a bunch of Kennedys now too, so I got some nice looking Kennedys. We'll start getting you packaged up here. Walker's good. All right, let's do that. I figure that's the least we could do. 1945. That one is going to be, looks like a filly. Overall, not too bad, not too shabby. Let's put that over here. And I'll tell you what, while I'm getting this kind of compiled, let's take a look and see where we're at on our stream. We don't need to hear it twice, but then again, you probably didn't hear that. We're at 52 likes. Let's do our 50 like giveaway. That'll be a bag pull, be appropriate. We'll also do a comment video. So if you haven't had a chance, the comment video is tagged at the top of the stream of the chat. Jump in there, get your comment in. Any comment will do, and we will get a winner for a 90% quarter after we do our 50% or our 50 likes. So hold on, let me get that set up. And we are off and running on that. So while that is running, I'm going to get everything written down here for Walker Magnet. How you doing, kiddo? Can you say hi to everybody? They've missed you.
Hi.
Hi.
I said I would come down. Did you not read the chat? Mom said.
Well, we were just missing you. Let's see. Got that. Got that. Got that. Got a buff. Hey. Merc. Indian head scent. Pocket. Coin and a toned bicentennial. Whew, quite a list there.
I missed Woozy.
You missed Woozy, yes.
Oh my.
Woozy asked about you.
Can I ask it?
I think Woozy misses you, but we're going to miss Woozy because he's actually got a project that he's working on, or a job that he's doing. up in Alaska.
Tickle.
Mm-hmm.
Tickle.
Mm-hmm.
Tickle.
Mm-hmm.
Tickle.
All right. And I just put it all in the wrong bag. Oh my goodness. Okay, okay. I got it. All right, there we go, Walker Magnet. Thank you so much once again. Big supporter of the channel. Appreciate it every time. All right. Let's see what we've got here. We've got only 24 out of 36 people in. Looks like Perry, let's get you in there. I'm going to open it up. Get you in there, Perry. JC Likes Spam says hello. Jim Cantor, go ahead. Get there. Watching for Perry to get in.
Yesterday,
then we'll close it.
I got
Paula Abrams, how we doing?
Yesterday I made rainbow cookies. Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
So I kind of made a mess with the red one, but I cleaned it out.
Yeah.
I got my hands so messy twice. 3 times.
There we go.
One because it was my first one, and one because I was just being stupid. But I got it under control, and boom, there we go.
All right, I think we're in. We got 29 out of 38. Hey, I'm loving there's 38 people, so
Dad,
we're gonna go with it.
what's for dinner?
I have no idea yet. Let's move over and see who we pick for our winner. B.H. Ringer. B.H. Ringer.
I'm excited to go to the
That's fortunate because I'm sending you a package this week and it's not completely sealed up yet, so that'll be awesome.
I'm excited to go to the pool.
You will not have to wait on this one. You're going to the pool?
No, not today.
Oh, I see.
Excited over
I see. All right, let's see what we find for you.
If we don't go to the pool over the week, I'm gonna beat Dad.
Let's see what we pull out for you. Well, we got an Indian head. That'll work. Let's give you this one here on the end. That's a 1903. Little ding in the rim, but it's got some nice detail on it. Not a bad one to have.
Should I paint his nails?
No.
Why?
150 likes. That's what I told you.
Fine. Hi, Crafty Dragon.
All right, so congratulations to you, BH. Let's do a comment video. Let me get that pulled up. Let me get that, let's see. Random comment picker for YouTube. There we go. All right, let's go out and get.
Hey, Dad.
Yeah.
If we get 200 likes, can I have my own YouTube channel?
Whoa.
Copyright.
No, there's no copyright. You guys get so crazy about that. I'm not sure what the heck just happened here.
You're not signed in.
There, I got my. There.
Hey, Crafty Dragon.
Okay, here we go. Let's get this in here.
It can't open up here.
Paste in the comment video. We're going to filter duplicates, include replies. I am going to exclude myself. I know I have responded to at least one person. Let's see how many comments we've got. What? Oh, I didn't realize they've got another layer of something here. Hey, that makes a lot of noise. 56 comments in there. Thank you, everybody, for jumping in. Let's pick a winner. It's going to be Matteo Stornato. You might be a first-time winner with the comment.
I hurt my arm today.
You did? Okay, I got to get down here to pick something
Didn't
up.
really feel good.
How did you do that?
Nothing.
Okay, that's the same nothing you told me before. Congratulations, Matteo Stornato. I will check and see if I have sent you anything before. If I have not, I need you to email me your mailing address to confirm you know that you've won. So we will have a 90% quarter in there. I'll show it to you real quick. It's a good looking 1964, and it is going to be a Denver. So congratulations to you, Mateo. You've got that going on. So let's see where we're at now. 59 likes. 16 away from another giveaway. Let's get there, guys. Let's do it. 40 people watching. Wow. Thank you so much.
If this gets to 200 likes, can I start my YouTube channel?
200 likes and you get your own YouTube channel?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'd have to talk with Mama Al about that.
I want to start my own YouTube channel.
Okay, we're going to have Jim Canour next.
It'd probably just be like a music channel. I like singing. Don't worry, if you use my songs, I won't make you copyright claim.
All right, we're going to have 10 rolls. Okay, very cool. Thank you so much. 60 likes. I see 61 on my end, so we're getting there. We get to 100, we'll do a double bag pull. How about that?
If we get to 100, we're so close to me getting my YouTube channel.
You'd be halfway.
I really want to use the channel.
Stan Horn.
What? Like, half our family is are YouTubers.
All right.
Hey, you also let Owlet number 2 have a YouTube channel.
He's a little bit older than you, too.
Some of my friends have a YouTube channel.
And we'll discuss. All right. Jim Canour, you You lost a tooth today?
Uh-huh.
When were you going to tell me about this?
Yeah.
Okay, I need to get to that box. So, are you going to be able to let me get there? All right. Okay, long reach. Oh, they stayed in one piece. All right. Let's zoom back out. See what we might see in here. So we're going to toss that NIFC back. Keep these off to the side.
I love the smell of nail polish.
Because they're nice and clean.
Do you like the smell of nail polish?
No, not really.
Why not?
I don't know.
Also,
it smells
Dad,
very medicine-y.
Dad, if I paint you with this, I'm going to have to do 2 coats.
I don't think so.
Yeah, it says shake gently, apply 2 coats.
Hey, Seaweed, good to see you. No problem whatsoever, man. We all make it when we can, right? Let's see what we might have in this box. Can this one be the sister box of that one that was stacked with proofs last week? Let's keep it rolling. All right, we've got some marked ones. We've got a big 9 or a 6 on that one. That one's got some goop. What are you nervous about?
Recital.
About the recital? No, you're going to be just fine. I don't see any. See comment above. Mom says no.
No, Mom, please.
Whatever we do, we're not going to argue about it on Dad's coin channel, right?
No, we're going
No,
to.
no, we're not.
Mom!
It might be a very, very short stay for Owlet number 4 if she chooses to argue about it.
Mom!
I don't see silver on the ends. I guess since
Any shop finds this week?
it's a split box, we can turn them over and take a look.
Mom, it's my dream.
It's not your dream.
It's my dream. I want to be a YouTuber. It's my big dream.
Nothing yet.
What? It's my big dream. Also, I'd probably post like every time around 4. Something to keep me occupied over summer. You've been wanting something? Of course I wanted to show my face.
You already do on here.
No, I want to show my face on the YouTube channel.
Oh. Well, I haven't seen any silver on these ends either. So we'll probably just be starting from this end and work our way that way for the first 10 rolls. I'm going to have... I know you got an NIFC right there. So let's start there and see what happens. Sam Wilson, good to see you again. Welcome back. Thank you for stopping by on our regular channel.
I'm about to get you.
Okay, now I need you to move over. You've somehow managed to move me off my... You're in my spot.
I'm about to.
You're in my spot.
I'm about to get you a copyright claim.
Why?
Because I'm singing my note.
I really don't want a copyright claim. Alright, here we go. Starting things off with Jim Canour and 10 rolls. Let's find some silver like we did last week. What do you say? $72 ugly. There's an 82. We'll see what the story is with that. That's a Denver. We did, on that 70s hunt, find 2 more 71D DDOs. One for Walker, one for Westside last week. So that will work out just fine.
Hey, Dad.
Yes.
What's for dinner?
I still don't know. And you know why? Because I have not been looking at that.
I'm just tired.
I know. I'm a little run down myself. I need some place to put these. Can you get the plastic bag right over there? Yep. All right. Okay, you putting your elbow there is not going to work. I'm sorry.
My own little chair.
You're in your own little chair.
I know, but I need one with the arms. I'm really tired.
Oh, she's been more than advertised since the day she was born.
I'm really. What?
Well, I found one for rigged, but nobody's hearing it. I don't know why.
The system is rigged.
Yeah, how's it go?
The system is rigged.
You gotta say it louder than that so they can hear you.
The system is rigged.
Yeah.
Do you have another one? Another Canour?
I don't have another new one.
No, this. On this.
No.
What's that?
Huh? That's just so if I have to step away, I can push the button and it'll change scenes. Uh-oh. Money on the ground.
Money.
Money on the ground. Might have a little something here. Corroded edge though, 74D. We don't really want that one to be a DDO. We do, but we don't. Let's see what we got here. 82, 74. Nope. 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 All right. Crazy Catwoman, welcome back. Good to see you again. How are your cats? Are they keeping you crazy or the other way around? Looks like you've been maybe going to bed a little bit too late.
I'm tired because
whenever you go to bed late, you get tired the next day?
No, I burned myself out, okay?
You burn yourself out?
Yeah.
Doing what?
I baked cookies yesterday and it was very exhausting.
It was exhausting baking cookies?
Because I struggled sometimes.
Boy, we got to get you on a summertime fitness program.
No.
A little bit of a pocket coin,
Dad.
but not enough to call it. What? What are you trying to do?
It's the whip.
Uh-huh. Yeah, let's not do that. I'm a little sleepy too.
We need an alternate.
The cats are keeping me sane. We both quit smoking yesterday. Alright, well, if I can give up on the pop, or the soda, whatever you call it, you can do it too. We're rooting for you, Crazy Catwoman.
How many days has it been?
Huh?
How many months, days has it been?
For her?
For you?
For me, I think I'm at like 87.
87.
Or so.
You're almost at 100.
Yep.
100 days without soda.
That sounded weird. It didn't sound dead, but that's how I've had the magic coins described to me, as they sound dead when they hit like that. So I don't know.
On your Burger King burger is somebody else's foot lettuce.
Okay, I need to be able to move. Okay?
The last thing you want.
If you're going to be here, I need to be able to move.
The last thing you want on your Burger King burger is somebody else's foot fungus.
Why would we talk about that?
It's the people who work at Burger King are dead inside.
Oh. There's an NIFC, so 2006 NIFC.
Last thing you want.
Right there.
Burger King
So we do have a find. It just needs friends. There's a nice looking 74. This one we want to be a DDO, but it's not. I know what I need. I need a drink of tea.
I got a fuzzy wuzzy little baby.
You got a what?
I got a fuzzy wuzzy little tweeters.
You got fuzzy little tweeters, huh?
Yep.
Where at?
It's tweeters.
Why are you doing that?
Because.
Why are you doing that?
Because it's tweeters.
Oh my goodness.
Tweeters. Also, it's the closest way you can get into contact without feeling the fluffy baby.
Ooh yeah. There's a good tea.
We feel the fluffy baby.
Just the one NIFC. I need to update that.
101 NIFCs.
What?
101 NIFCs.
Yeah, that was quite a box, huh? I think we had another one that made that one second place.
Yeah, wasn't it like 140?
Yeah, there was all kinds of NIFCs in a couple of those boxes.
That's right on my shoulder.
A couple months ago. Do what?
I have a freckle that's right on my shoulder.
Yeah, you do.
Right.
Why are you banging into me?
I'm tired.
Well, that doesn't seem like the thing you want to do.
Right.
2 more rolls, Jim. Unfortunately, we do not have any silver yet. We got 2 more tries. We will get you a 90% dime for your trouble, as well as a bag pull. We do have the one NIFC. Make that 2. 2 NIFCs. That's a 2007.
We need an alternate channel where
And
we just
that's
sit for 2 hours.
That's a Denver. So 2 NIFCs. Maybe you'll get that lucky third one.
We need an alternate channel where we just sleep on the stream for 2 hours.
Is that what your
This is how we sleep.
Is that what your channel content's going to be? Is you sleeping?
No.
Oh.
No, it's not going to be.
Might be an interesting approach. You might get more people than you think. A lot of weirdos, maybe.
Watching me sleep for 24 hours.
Oh my goodness.
It's been 24 hours of me sleeping. Hard to believe that. You guys have just watched 24 hours of me sleeping.
Well, let's make this one the time that works, crazy cat woman. Let's do it. I didn't think that I could lay down the pop or soda like I did. Now I really, except for very rarely, have even a craving for it.
You very rarely have a craving for soda?
Right.
Do you go with your craving?
Nope, usually not.
Usually? You've done it before?
No, I have not. All right. So 2 NIFCs. I'll tell you what, feeling generous. If it was 3, I would give you a Rosie, but I'll tell you what, you're going to get a Rosie for the donation. Hello, little tweeters. Hello, little man. What's up? Well, hold on. This is going to be for the NIFCs. Okay, can't see. For the 2 NIFCs, I'll give you the Rosie dime. For the box, we will do a Merc dime. And that one is going to be 1939. That is going to be a Philadelphia minted 1939, so not too bad there, a little older. We'll do that, and we'll get you a bag pull. Let's get that bag pull. Figure out what we're going to add to it. Are you going to pull? You want me to? Huh?
I'm tired.
Tired? We're going to throw an Indian head scent in there for you. I'm going to have to start looking for more Indian head scents. We've had a raid on Indian heads. There they are. Let's see, we've got 1903. Seems I've pulled a few of those out today. There, I can read them. So a couple dimes and an Indian head scent. Thank you so much for donating, Jim. Always a pleasure. Always appreciated. Thank you so much. Let's get you written down here. 64 likes right now. Michael Erickson, stop. Wish everyone luck. Click that like button. Thank you so much, Michael Erickson. Thank you, Jim. Always a pleasure. Let's see. What do we got going on here? We've got the 3 giveaways that we have. If we make it to 75, we're 10 away from that. So be sure and get people to click that button. As for now, we're going to move into Stan Horn in the last 40 rolls of the day.
At 200, I get the YouTube channel.
I don't think so.
Yes. Yes.
Now, see, I hear those on my end.
Yes.
Let's see. All right, I'm going to need another box here to capture these. Felt weird about that edge. It's just been roughed up a little bit. All right, off and running there. Tell you what, guys, I need to stand up and move my legs just a little bit. You got to be thinking one step ahead, like a carpenter making stairs. Give me just a minute. I need to stand up and kind of stretch my legs. I need to do that. So, all right. We'll see you later, Crazy Cat Woman. Hang in there, everybody. Just stand by. Just need a minute. All right, thanks, guys. Well, it looks like we lost a few, but oh well. I just needed to stretch the legs a little bit. They're not as young as they used to be. What we got here? Kind of an odd edge. Well, it's an odd edge because we've got silver. I'm going to try to play this. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. I'm hoping that you were hearing that, but if not, we were singing Hallelujah chorus like we usually do, and it's because we had a 1969. It's got a little tone to it. So good job. We have 40% silver yet again. I can't match that with 40, so what I can do, though, is the next best thing. I'll match that with a quarter. It'll be 1943 Philadelphia. So it's actually a little bit of an upgrade. Just a little bit. By about $1 in value. So there we go. We've got 40%. We've got it matched. I just need to hit save. There we go. That was a nice find. Let's find more. Let's bring those 5 folks back that just missed us finding silver. You can't leave. We can still find silver. I just needed to stretch my legs a bit, and good luck. Good things happen. Half and half match. Kind of, yeah. I'd rather have the quarters. Honestly, they're worth about $1 more on the average. So, either way, we've got it in, what, the second roll of 40? So, who knows? Maybe getting 40 rolls is the new thing. Because last week, that's what Westside did, and he found all kinds of silver and proofs. He was only short of filling the board by a pesky NIFC, and we got that in Walker's rolls. Must have been 5 bicentennials in a row right there. I can stretch after every roll. That might help. I think we might have gotten everything we can out of outlet number 4. She's pretty tired. So we'll see. Outlet number 3 is in the next room over, and he's working on some of his Boy Scout stuff, getting ready for next week. He's also in bike mode. He's going to be teaching the biking merit badge at camp. Another 2021 D. So he's been a little bit of a late learner on riding a bike, but he's doing it. We will just see. Okay, yeah, I saw earlier at Seaweed. I appreciate you doing that. Can't wait to see that. Should have a couple things coming my way here soon. 66 likes. Yep, that's what I'm showing. Come on, gotta get back in the rhythm here. Kind of feel like I've yet again just stopped mid-thought and now I'm lost. Oh, he's going to be maybe meeting up with a friend of ours that's going to loan him a bike that he can get some practice in before camp on, and so he can be ready to teach that merit badge. Got another NIFC 2018, and this one is from Denver. So got NIFC now. Let's add that in. Get the feeling I'm behind on an NIFC. I think I am. So there we go. And this one's rim on it kind of felt a little weird, but it looks straight, so we'll probably call it good. I don't think it was a magic coin. 74 we'll take a look at. Hunting, Southwest Ohio. That would be cool to see. I'll definitely have to get back out and see that. Hunting, Southwest Ohio. I would say I'm probably not subscribed to him, but maybe I need to be. It's always fun to watch one of these record boxes pop up, isn't it? I'm waiting on my next big one. Last week wasn't bad. It was actually really nice. Singles only live stream, huh? I didn't know they might have something like that. I would definitely have to leave that to you guys. I'm sure Mrs. Al would not enjoy me spending much time there. There's no need to. 3 boxes, amazing to watch and mod. Yeah, I bet. All right, well, thanks for joining in, Carrie Z. Never know, Carrie Z. Get in on the comment video and try to jump in when we get a giveaway going. You've had some pretty good luck lately. Let's continue that. All right, we are in roll number 17. A couple shiny edges in this one, a little bit different. Another 2021D. We've been finding more and more of those. They're making their way into Kansas City. I don't know why it's taken so long, but I've still never had like even a full roll of them yet, let alone a full box. Oh, and I said that out loud. I don't need Murphy to hear me and start saying, well, let me help you out there, buddy. All right. You know, I've been watching some of the stats on the streams we've been doing, and things are heading in a really good direction. Yeah, a 90 and a proof would be nice. The numbers are heading in the right direction. Our subs have slowed down just a bit since our big 500 event, but we'll do a new event at 750. So I'll be double checking. I'd go to several streams and double check to make sure that you're still subscribed. Just the way that they take things away makes me a little curious about that, especially if you're like haven't been around for a while or something like that. But I would think that most of you are getting the updates, so that would tell me that you are subscribed. We may have some silver here. We may have some. It's an older edge. It looks like a dirty edge. Right about there. Right about there. It looks kind of uniformly dirty, but I think it's going to be old. No, 77. I was all excited when I saw the 7 on the end thinking 67, but it was a 77D. Oh my goodness. That wasn't very nice. Not at all. Not even nice. What do we have here? Faker, yeah. I think we're going to need to have maybe another redeem, and hopefully we can hear it one of these days soon, called Faker. Rhonda Tolliver, the lucky one. Welcome into the stream. I saw you a little earlier. I'm sorry I didn't say hi. Seems like all the channels that were at Grove are finally easing back into the normal rigor of things. I know there's still a few that are riding really high. I know I was one there for a couple weeks. Definitely enjoying the the afterglow of it. Want more silver? That's right. You have heard it from Seaweed. There shall be more silver. No more of these fakers. We need the real stuff. Or DDOs, or proofs, or other stuff. Roll 21, getting close to the middle of this box. I have another bright new shiny 2021 Denver. I think we had one Philadelphia and the rest have been Denvers. Go figure. Let's at least get another NIFC, get you some more silver there, Stan Horn. I know, and I keep wanting you to hear that. I am wanting you guys to be able to hear the system is rigged. Had a feeling I'd probably be watching the race to begin the stream. Seems like that was a long time ago now, doesn't it? I know one thing. We haven't been zoomed in. No wonder it seems like it's been so far away. And I run away. Another 2021. Probably as many 2021s as I've found in a 2-box hunt so far. Not that they're keepers, but if I'm going to start a new album, why not get some good ones, huh? May just have to get new half-dollar albums to go with the nickel albums that I'm going to get. Coca-Cola 600 starts soon. Yeah, I might just need to have that to carry me into the evening. Need to get to bed at a good hour this time. So, coining around. You want to get me in on number 13 tonight? I'll do a V-nickel giveaway. Just let me know if you copy that. $82p. Let's see what we got. Whoa! Big screen time. Walker Magnet, that's about as no FG as it gets. Although we're not looking for you, we're looking for Stan Horn. Let's just double check that front and make sure. We have a 1982, it is Philadelphia. And Stan Horn, you have gotten yourself a no FG. That thing is clean. That's about as good as that gets. It's got a little bit of, I don't know why, somebody marked red on the front of it. But that is a nice one. It's in pretty decent shape overall. Might be able to take a little something and get the marker off of there. But that is a nice one. Boom. That is a find. That is for sure. And that, folks, is why we look. Because you never know. You might just find those. Man, that's like 2 out of the last 4 boxes. Maybe 6 boxes. That's a pretty good hit rate there. Tell you what, just so we don't have any funny business there. Let's go ahead and flip that baby up. Number 13. You know I like number 13. Why should it be unlucky? Maybe I'll bring a little charm to number 13. Who knows? My own charm. That's about it. Even though it's a flat stapler, I like to use kind of the end of this screwdriver to kind of mash those ends down so they do not snag anything. And then we are going to, let's get on there and say we have a 1982 Philadelphia no FG. Let me just double check what we got here. So in circulated condition like that is, you're probably looking 10 to 15 bucks for something like that. If it were uncirculated, you'd be looking 25 to 55 bucks. So it's a nice find. FS901. There you go. That is a nice find. You walk into an elevator and you go to press your floor number, but do you ever see floor 13 as an option to select? I don't. What's up with that? Because architects are superstitious. That's easy. So that is a nice find, that no FG. I'm pretty excited about that. We need to mark it down. That is definitely another miscellaneous. Come on, proof. Come on, 90. Look for 12 plus 1. That's a good point. Yeah, I have no problem saying 13, but it is pretty funny. Going out of the way to say the 12 plus 1. It could be 14 minus 1. You never know. Maybe we'll find that DDO now here. What do you think? Now that we got the harder one out of the way. The crazy thing is even though it says it's like 10 to 15 bucks, you will never find a coin shop that will take those. I mean, you might, but I haven't found any of them. Nobody I've talked to has found them. So, yeah, if you're looking to sponsor a duck, just let Coinin' Around know. They do a duck race, long, like 4-hour duck race every Sunday night. I think they do it on Wednesday night as well. And yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's all free to enter. And if you want to sponsor a place by putting in a giveaway for a place, then it's not only first place takes all, kind of like I take place number 13. The duck that comes in 13th, as long as they respond in the chat when their name is called, the person who owns that duck will get whatever I'm giving away there for number 13. If they are not there, I think they work back up the ladder to like place number 12 if they haven't already won something, and they have a chance to respond and take that place. So we might have 3 2021s in here. 2021, 2021, and 2021. Oh my goodness. Yeah, gotta watch out for them. I tell you, they're people, these scammers. I'm probably like a lot of other people. I would love to have a chance to have a few minutes alone with them. Just line them all back up. Hey, Zombie Fighter, good to see you. Good to see you last night on Will's channel. Here's that one that's got, looks like maybe paint spilled on it. Luckily, it came open just fine. That is not paint spilled on it. There is a... That feels like a cut edge out of it. Can you see that? There you can see it. That is weird. That could be something ripped it apart, or oh my gosh. Well, at the end of the race, they have a roster of all the finished places, and they're able to tell that way. D-Lam, maybe. I don't know. I'll tell you one thing. I'll tell you what. I thought that was paint. I believe that is copper core that's exposed there. I think we've got an interesting find right there. Because you can still see B in Liberty right. I'm sorry, right there. Liberty is stamped in full. You can, I kind of turn it to see, here, I'll show you. You can see the B. Let's just look at that thing under magnification. You can see kind of a tear line right there. Look at that thing. There you can see the E. There's the B. There's the I. You see there's a deeper groove right there. And there's kind of a... That's crazy. So how many times do you have a delamination ender? Yeah? That is interesting. Look at that. Did you see that? Okay, we'll keep it kind of straight up and down like that. Use this as a pointer. Okay. That should be straight up and down. Does that look a little rotated to you too? Maybe not as bad, but hey, Big Red Bullion, how you doing, man? Thanks for coming by and checking things out. Yeah, we got an interesting one there. Stan, if you're okay with it, I'm going to hang on to this, but and I'm not necessarily as a keeper. We may have to talk about that, but with live coin Q&A, I'd like to send that in and kind of see what their thoughts are on it. And they're on Monday nights. You might want to stop in and check that out. So interesting find. Kind of brought the whole thing to a stop, but wow, what a deal there. Let's get back to some hunting here. See what else we're gonna find. I'm definitely gonna list that as a miscellaneous. Right after I get done with, well, there's Big D. That one must be from Dallas because that's a Big D. And, you know, who knows, Stan? Maybe we want to... it's not in fantastic shape, but it might... I got a new macro lens for my phone, so we'll take some pictures and send that in to them. Oh, we got a counter strike. Well, you know, Kennedy worked for the government. He's a G-man. That's a government man. G-man. You got me why that's... Boy, we got all kinds of miscellaneous now. Stan, you got a very eclectic box here. Or 40 rolls. So we're going to add 2 miscellaneous to the list right now. Wow. We still got a lot of rolls to go. So we found silver, we found different, we found odd. That is part of why we do this. We found very cool too. Might have good value. It might. That would be pretty darn cool. Yeah, let's find a DDO. You know, just something run-of-the-mill, like a 74D DDO. You know, that almost seems boring after all these interesting finds. I just can't get over how I thought that was paint, and then we felt that the edge to it, and it was. We knew that there was something more to the story at that point. What we got on the end here? 74 Faker. Not even a DDO. Ugh. 73, I bet you 21, another 21. Nice looking 91. Let's see. What am I missing? All right, that's going to make roll number 30. 20 more to go. We should be done in plenty of time to make it over to coining around tonight. May lose Tupac at some point to start getting ready, but we will understand that. That's a nice looking 77. A nice looking edge to it. Huh. Put that aside. Maybe we're starting a new book. 2021D. Again, that's about as many of those as we've seen in a box or two. So, might be a sign of things to come. Who knows? I'll have to start checking the backs of these boxes, as long as they're going to be those long, flat boxes. All right, 20 rolls to go. How are we doing on our likes? 71 likes. Let's get 4 more. Take a break and have a giveaway. What do you say? 4 more would do that. 2021D. Got 72, 3 more to go. Let's do that. I will tell you up in the we'll have to figure it out. During summer camp, obviously, I'm not going to be able to do a stream. I need to get some information put together. Oh, I'm showing 76, so let me get through these next few rolls and we will do it. We're going to have more silver here, I would bet you anything. Right there, and it might be older. It's older. It's not quite 90, but it is a 1965. And we've got silver again. That makes 2 for Stan Horn. 2 40s. How about we do a hallelujah? Hallelujah. 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 I told you guys you didn't want the sound effects coming from me. Very nice. 1965. A little bit harder to find, but that is nice. Stan Horn, I'm telling you guys, it's something to do with getting 40 rolls. Last couple weeks, that has been the lucky thing to do, is get 40 rolls. Now, I haven't looked at my email, but I assume both Jim and Stan have paid me. Because if you haven't, I'm just going to hang on to it. It's that easy. You know what? Instead of doing 3 more rolls, let's just stop. Let's do 75 likes right now. We're at 77. Let me get it set up. Thank you guys for getting us to 75 again. If we get all the way to 100, we will do a double bag pull. I think we made it there last time or the time before that, but we got a bag pull giveaway for 75 likes for some lucky person. These have been dirty, dirty coins. Might have to get myself clean my hands just a bit. While you're taking care of that giveaway, I think I'll try and take care of this. Oh yeah, a little bit of water goes a long way right there. 39 people in the chat, getting back up, flirting with that 40 again, man. Hey, let's go to 50 today. Let's get 50 people in here. Been a while since we hit 50. But I want to thank all 40 of you for being here, and I know we would be closer to 50 if everybody could stay. I know that that would be the case. So I thank you guys for all of that. Let's see, we got about 30 seconds left. Yeah, hands are better. Not perfect, but better. I'm going to grab a nice drink of tea here. We found more silver, guys. So we're about $9 worth of 2021s right there. Oh, it's absolutely great for a holiday. It's good for just about any time, I feel. I wasn't sure I'd get 50 people to like you know, to subscribe, let alone get 40 of them in one stream, you know. So, no, not a problem at all. It looks like it's closed. Yeah, it's close. So we've got 31 out of 40 folks here. Not sure why 9 of you decided to not do it, but that's okay. That's better odds for everybody else. Let's pick a winner here. Here's where you need the rigged one. Jimmy Lucari, you've won a bag pull. I know it's a shocker. I cannot explain the luck you have, Jimmy. I really can't. There. We got you the at least the video one there. Oh my goodness. And Jimmy, I think you've come to know that that's going to happen. You and Mike Schleiss and a few others. Just roll with it, man. It's all cool. So, yeah. And that's why I went out and got that rigged. Let's see what you get for that bag pull. Gonna get you a buffalo nickel this time. Oh, another thing, guys. Remember, we will do a wheel at the end of the stream. All the donators and the winners will have a chance to win again, and we'll do like a Rosie Dime. There's a 1936 Buffalo nickel. It's going to be a Philadelphia Mint. And I thank you yet again, Jimmy. Darren, we need you to refresh. You are way late. You bet, man. It'll be on its way. All right. Speaking of a wheel, I got to get that set up. So give me just a second. All right. Let's switch over and make sure we get, let's see. We got Walker Magnet. We've got Jim Cantor. We've got Stan Horn. We got Jimmy Macari. We've got Mateo Stornato, I think is how that's spelled. Did pretty good with that. Got BH Ringer. We may not be done putting his name to other winnings, so. And you know, if you go over to Coining Around and your duck finishes in 13th place, you could win a V nickel from me a little. Jimmy Lucari. That's pretty much how it's going to be, yeah. Yep. All right. Let's get back to our hunt. That was a nice little break. Congratulations, Jimmy. Yeah, you can't say the lucky one. You can just say Jimmy Lucari. That's right on the money. Another 2021. Got another one? Nope. 1997 looking nice. We'll put that over here. Opus Singer said a clamshell. I looked it up and pretty sure it is a clamshell. So is that a clamshell DLAM error? Jimmy is the bot. Captain Vic. We know he's not the bot. He might be a bot, but he's not the bot. I don't know. If we ever find out that that's the case, there are going to be some upset people. Another 82 possibility. What do we got? I could see it before we got it on the mirror, on the under the scope. It was not going to be the one we were looking for, but we've already got one of those. So it's already split planchet error. Nice. And what kind of value is on something like that? Thought we might have another little something here from the edge, but I don't think so. Well, a couple of them will look again. Rainbow tone 71D. That's kind of cool. They're 82. What's the odds of finding two of them in the same box? Not going to happen on that one, though. Well, that's pretty cool. Clamshell split planchet error. That's definitely the first one of those we've ever found. Coins making sense. Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto. Now I want to break into song. How we doing, Kevin? Kevin, you missed a cool one. Check this out. Look at the break there. It's like two levels of it looking in on that. See, we've got it clear back to there. Then we've got like this deeper one right through there. So we'll take some pictures. Really? Wow. Well, I say we still send it into the live coin Q&A and see what they got to say about it. I'm really curious. I bet you that one makes their show. Yeah. That was an ender too. So now you got to look for clamshell split planchet or clamshell split planchet error or something along those lines. Ender. Got to throw that in there. So we've had an interesting couple of weeks. The last couple of weeks on our finds. There's been some unusual and some unexpected for sure. And we got that no FG 82p no FG. I thought that was going to be the highlight, but no, that clamshell is going to be way up there on the list. I don't know, Stan. We may have to. It's worth as much as somebody will pay for it. That's right. I'm just looking at it. It looks like it's got another nick right there. I don't know if that was the start of another one. It feels like it. It feels like there's more going on over there. Not just a gash, but like it's about ready to take off over there too. That was the only other thing I could see. Otherwise, I mean, it's got some normal wear and all that, and it's been around, but pretty crazy. We might have a really good roll here. We might have a really good roll. I think we have 3 silvers. I think we've definitely got it right there. I think we've got it here, and we might have it there. 74, that one's no good. Let's look at this one. Yep. 76. 76 40%er. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. We'll give you the quick version of it since it's not coming through. Yep, we got another one. 68D. 68D on that one. 2 silvers in the roll. Nice. Getting to the tail end of the box. It might be 67. Did I say 76? 67. I'm getting caught up in all this excitement, man. Whole lot of toning on that one. It's kind of cool. Had a weird ring to it. I'm surprised we're not finding a DDO for you here live on the camera. Double slammy silver. That's right. I got to get that updated or I'll forget it. Wait a minute. We had 1 silver in the other box. There's 4 of them right here, so that makes 5. I must have forgotten to write the other one down. We've got that, and now I don't think I'd put this one down either. Kind of a strange way to get to a lot of fun stuff today. Post mint damage, the letters would not be there and the head would not be there. This is a mint delamination defect. Very cool. We will definitely be keeping a close eye on that one and see what we might have. That's that could be the find of many boxes. I mean, short of finding silver, that could be like the biggest find we've ever had in a box. So that would be really interesting. Another silver maybe? Nope, 78. I wanted it to be more than it was. Might be money well spent today, Stan Horn, that's for sure. I would make sure I'm paid. Or you can just put it back in the tip jar, who knows. That is a pretty darn cool find. $12 rolls to go. 12 rolls. We're going to have more silver. I believe it's just going to be one, but we're going to have more silver. I bet you it's 40%. 1968D. More 40% silver. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. I told you didn't. We got to get that fixed. You don't want to hear that forever. This is going to keep our average going up a little bit. We've had a nice little run of silver the last couple of times. Yeah, no kidding. I would just hate to think that this is going to be how the box ends and somebody else has the other half of it. Or even dare we think the bigger half. But you know what? We got the DLAM error. Take that. Stan, how are we feeling about how are we feeling about those 40 rolls today? Just a 77. I thought maybe we had more. And the 82p no FG, right? Hey, you've been missing the excitement, kiddo. We have found him five 40% silvers. We found a no FG 82 Philadelphia. We found one that has a G stamped on his cheek. Maybe that's a C. Looks like a G. And then we found that. What's that look like? That is where the top layer of the nickel has come off at the mint. That one might be the most valuable find we've had so far in all the months we've been doing this. We had Outlet number 4 rejoin us. I'm now a pillow. Along with the big tweeters is kind of a pillow. I'm like the mattress that she lays her head on. So, 55 Chevy, how we doing? We must be getting word. We had our numbers up over 42. We must be getting word out there that we're finding stuff today. We might have more. Well, we've got a weird little find here. Not only is it a penny, but it's a bent penny. Look at that thing. 2007. So, lost 49 cents there. And had to go to the other end and pull the end off that one. I thought there was a chance it was silver that we just missed, but it was not. Now my eyes are like, I want silver everywhere. So Walker, it's rare, but you didn't pick the right box today, Walker. You got to spread it around, right? Appreciate that. 21D again. That gives us an even $10 worth. 2000P. $82, what do we got? Already had a magic marker marked through it, so I was just confirming they were correct. 74D. All right. 8 more rolls. Let's find more. Nice looking 74 there. But it's not a D. So it's not for me. There's a 74. Not too bad a shape, but it does have a ring of death on it. Makes it really hard to tell on that serif. But you do not have any of the other markers, so we will move on. I might try to get that 70s hunt going tomorrow night, since I don't have work tomorrow, and get it out of the way early this week. Oh, what do we got here? Odd colored one. Let's see. It's just odd colored. That's all. 74. Nope. I halfway expect one to just fall into our lap here before the end, and probably be a nice one. Keep getting these opportunities, your odds go up. D2D. 6 rolls remaining. 38 people hanging on strong there. What do we got? 80 likes. If we can get 20 more by the time we're done with the stream, we'll do another giveaway. We'll do a double bag pull. This one looks like it's bent or something. Looks small. Maybe not. I don't know what's going on with that one. All right. Let's keep rolling. Everkurt, how we doing? The Sleepmeister, huh? Getting all rested up so you can come join us in the crazy world of coins again, buddy. Definitely hoping for good things with that procedure coming up, bud. It is always good to see you. We have had an interesting 40 rolls. Only 35 of them have we hunted so far, but interesting 30 rolls, that's for sure. All right. 4 rolls left. Ooh. What we got there? Old Bicentennial. And really good looking 71D. It'd be a pleasure to hunt that one. Got another NIFC. That's going to help out your silver cause. you're going to get a little bit more. We'll get you that rosy dime. And you're going to get, let's see, for 40 rolls, I get you two 40%ers. But since I'm out of 40%ers, we're going to get you 2 quarters. Or do you want 2 quarters or a 90? I should ask that. That question's to Stan Horn. 81 likes, guys. Let's keep going. Get it up to 100, man. We'll do that double bag pull. I know you like the bag pulls. Whatever's best for me. Well, that's a good question because I've got a bunch of. If you got a 90, what would you want? I can tell you from a low, medium, and high, I have not as many walkers. I'm pretty good with Benjis, and I do have more Kennedys than others, and I just picked up some really nice looking Kennedys. If you're interested. You don't need more 40% anyway, right? You're getting a pile of it from this hunt. $74 coming up. Next to last roll is what we're in here. Big thing of tape on that one. Yeah, let me know what kind of 90 you'd like. Last roll of this box, last roll of this hunt. Come on, show us one more little parting gift. Why don't you? I don't think we're going to get it, but sure has been fun trying. One more chance at that DDO. Not on the 74. Not this time. Not at all in this hunt. Alright, that's going to make it final. Not a bad 40 rolls. Let's see. We're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 40s plus your match. We're going to have that 82p no FG. You got the 2 NIFCs that I will turn into a rosy dime. Let's call that one a 64 rosy. Denver. Oops. Unless you want the NIFCs, then I'll give you the NIFCs, but I figure you'd like the dime a little more. If I'm wrong, let me know. Let's see. You've got the... we're down likes. Got the Counter-Struck G on his cheek. Not sure why. And then the Showstopper. That clamshell. Yeah, whatever that DLAM classification is, that is nice. YouTube's still in the likes. Yeah, those meanies. So, there we go. Let's find out what kind of bag pulls you're going to get. Oh, we still got the 90 to do. I didn't see you come back with the specific on that, so what I'll do is I'll get you one of these nice.
He said whatever you. He said it's okay with whatever.
Yeah, I don't like it either, Darren.
He said it in chat.
Okay. We'll give you one of these really nice looking Kennedy 90s. How about that? So, not too bad overall. And we still got 4 bag pulls to do. You gonna pull any of these this week? There's a quarter. Little Owl's really tired. Oh, so you're not making dinner tonight. She's looking at me like, huh? There's another 40%er. I'll see if we get the other 40. Maybe you get another 90 out of it, but I'll at least do another quarter. Another dime. The last one coming up. And a buffalo. Not too bad.
Got all the middle ones.
All the middle ones. Yep, so let's get you out. Let's get you a Merc dime for that. It's going to be another 1939. It's going to be a Philadelphia. So we got you the Merc dime there. Let's see what kind of quarters. Ooh, 1934. Going old on us. 1934, that is, do we get a mint mark? Might have a little damage there at the mint mark, but we'll call that a Philadelphia. And you're going to bookend it with a 64. And that is going to be no mint mark for Philadelphia. For sure on that one. So that's kind of cool. Got a little newer. And we'll get the Buffalo to round things out. Got a heck of a good score here, Stan. Got 1936 on that Buffalo. It seems like I got a lot of those right now, so it's just kind of how it is. Down to 77 likes. Man, we're gonna have to take back the Jimmy Lucari 75 likes. Is that what's going on? We wouldn't do that. Let's do our comment number 2. That's for a quarter. I'll give everybody I'll tell you what, when I'm done updating this, go ahead and get out there, get on the comment video posted, or it's pinned to the top of the chat. Get your comment in if you haven't already, and make yourself eligible to win a 90% quarter. I'm going to go 5 times 40%. Kennedy. We're going to do 3 times 90% quarter. Washington. We're going to do a 1982 P No FG. We've got a Rosie dime. We got a Merc dime. We got a Buffalo. And we're going to have a Canour strike.
Hmm,
74D. And that 72D clamshell split planchet. Best I can do there. You found so much I can't write it all. Hold on just a second. Did I miss something? Hey, John Jacobs, good to see you. You missed a heck of a 40 roll hunt here. So what's up? Yeah, you can go. It's all right. I know you're tired. Just say bye-bye to everybody. Oh yeah, no, that's fair. I appreciate that. That's very cool of you, Mystic Chrysalis, otherwise known as Zombie Fighter. Let's try to squeeze it all in there. Lots of good stuff. All right, Stan Horn, what a haul today. I'd say you were the big winner. All right, comment giveaway. Let's get this comment giveaway going, shall we? I don't think we're going to, well, we did the 75 likes. We're not going to get to the 100, it doesn't appear. So let's go back out here. Got everything still set up the same way. We'll put this in. Grab however many comments we got. Picked up about 8 more. Thank you so much. And let's do our start. See who's going to win that quarter. Shannon Smith. Thank you so much, Shannon, for tuning in. Shannon, if you're still here, you're part of the Live Coin Q&A crew. I'm definitely going to be sending something in. It would be really, really cool to get some more information on what we found today. Shannon Smith, we will get you that quarter. Make sure I've got your email address, Shannon, and I know I'll catch you on other streams if I haven't seen you here. So very cool. Let's do our last, well, maybe our next to last giveaway. We'll do the viewer giveaway. Viewer giveaway, as you know, well, I can already tell you. I will confirm that. I do need to get Shannon in on the name wheel. So we have no more 40s to give away. So it'll be a 90% quarter, Indian head, buffalo, 90% dime. Seems like I give a lot of those away, but you know what? It's fun. Anyhow, let's get this going. Let's do this. Must be present to win viewer only giveaway. Thank you, viewers, for being here. All 40. Wow, 45 of you. Hard to argue with you guys, man. I love that you guys have come over here. Everybody get in on this one. This is a fun one. Just going to go ahead and get the quarter put together on that. Going to be a nice looking 63 Denver. And then we're going to wrap things up. We might even wrap things up so early that Tupac doesn't have to leave early. Look at this 64 Rosie that's going to be in here. That is a nice one. I mean, look, you can still see the in the planchet the, I like to call them stretch marks, but I mean, there's nothing wrong with that dime. It's not full band lines there, but a little bit of wear around the edge, but otherwise, that's almost flawless. So we got that 36 Philly Buffalo nickel and a 1907 Indian head to go with the 63 Denver quarter. So it'll be a nice little package for whoever's going to get in and win this. Got about 10 seconds left. Get in there, everybody. It could be yours on CopperOwlCoins. And somehow we scared away 4 people. What other years do I have for Roosevelt dimes? I'm not sure. I've got a tube of them, and I'm sure I've got random years between 40, 45 and probably 28 is my guess. So I'm going to open it up. Coin Junkie AG and Freaking Awesome, get in there. Grandpa Tim, get in there. Dime Bag, get in there. I'll leave it open for a few more seconds so you can get in. All right. Congrats, Jimmy Ricari. Are you picking it early? Well, see, here's the thing. He can't win this one as well. So he could only win the final dime giveaway. The little bonus dime. All right. Well, we're going to close it. Perplexed Mind, hey, good to see you. I'll open it one more time. Perplexed Mind, get in here. No apostrophe after it. Just there you go. All right, we got everybody in. All right, 36 entries out of 37 people in, already in. That's good. We're going to pick a winner. If it's anybody that's won a giveaway already today, we will pick again. If you've donated and you win, then that will be good. Everkurt, my friend, you have won. Congratulations to Everkurt, you have won. You have won the 4-coin set that we like to do so often. And we will change over and put your name on the wheel of name. You wish it was rigged. Everkurt, your name is going to be on there. So let's do this. Stan Horn, Well, let's see. You're on the wheel, so let's ask Archaeology Mikey, how many times should we shuffle? This is going to be for a bonus dime. And by bonus dime, I think we're going to do... Let me get the duplicate one here. 13 shuffles. That's like listening to my kid at bedtime, man. 13 shuffles. Let me switch over to my Zoom real quick. I need to check something. All right. This won't be every week. But since I'm not sure if we'll be streaming next week, I want to do something extra. Your bonus dime this week is going to be a 1913 Philadelphia Barber dime. She's not in the best shape, but she is a Barber dime. So let's see who's going to walk away with that. One of these lucky folks is going to get that extra dime. So here we go, 13 times. We're going to do 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. All right. Last man standing for the Barber dime. Here we go. Ooh, close. BH Springer, thank you for playing. Shannon Smith, thank you for playing. Congratulations on your giveaways, guys. Mateo Stornado, thank you for being in here. Congratulations on your giveaway. All right, is anybody getting nervous yet? Ooh, Aberkurt, thank you for being in here, man. Always good to see you. Final four. Here we go. Stan Horn, you've got enough today. At least the wheel thinks so. So down to 3. Jim Cantor, Walker Magnet, or Jimmy Licari. The last standing wins it. Oh, Walker Magnet. Walker Magnet, thank you once again for supporting the channel like you do. It's a great help. Well, a Jim, I give you this. There's a 100% chance somebody named Jim is going to win this. So let's do this. All right. Canour or Likari, who wins it? Let's find out. The name that comes up is going to go home with nothing. The last name standing is going to win. Oh, Jimmy Likari. This is what second place feels like. I'm sorry. Jim Canour, I think it's fitting that you get this in the end. We didn't find a lot, but you're going to go home with an interesting combination here. You're going to get a Merc dime, a Rosie dime, and a Barber dime today. So how about that? So Jim Canour, congrats on that. Congrats, West Coast Jim. All right, that's going to wrap everything up, guys. 5:30. It is time to blow on out of here. Whew, first wheel win ever. I know that feeling, man. I know that feeling. As usual, guys, it has been great. Thank you so much for letting us do this with you. Thanks for coming out, being a part of it. Congratulations to our winners. Congratulations to Stan Horn with some amazing finds today. Jimmy, we'll see you in the other streams, buddy. But yeah, I mean, this makes back-to-back streams where we've had really kind of a great time and prepping to do a magic ducky. Yeah, there we go. I got to do that now. Can I sit down now? You can sit down now. Thank you, Coin Silver. Thank you so much. I mean, at this point, yeah, let's everybody just get ready to go over to Coin It Around. Let them know that you got a raid coming up. If you're going somewhere else, let's see who we've got up and running. 76 likes. We were at 81 at one point, so I don't understand that. We got Ravenhawk who's on, Salivate Metal's on, My Silver Squad is on, Michael E. Fines is on, Coining Around is coming up. So if you're going to go over to Ravenhawk or Salivate or any of these other guys that are on right now, I want to impress upon you the way we're going to grow this is we go do a raid and tell them where you came from. Tell them to come check us out sometime. Not trying to steal anybody, but just trying to have a good time. And, we're all sharing the same 1,000 people anyway, so, they just haven't found us yet. So, anyhow, we'll talk with you guys again soon. I'll let you guys know probably midweek on through a community post on the community board to see if we have boxes for next Sunday or not. If not, it might be just a good time to take a breather and enjoy a Sunday afternoon with the family. So hopefully you'll be doing that the rest of this Memorial Day weekend. Everybody enjoy a day off tomorrow, I hope. Woozy, take care up in Alaska. There's a bunch of streams out there. Let's go see them. So we will probably see you on the duck races. So if you get in and you win number 13, I'm not done doing giveaways today. It is going to be the we're gonna add to it with a Liberty V nickel. So everybody have fun. We'll see you around. Thank you so much. It's a pleasure to do this with you guys, and I really do thank you for having this opportunity to, to do this now for, almost 16 months, or 15, 16 months, I forget which. But let's just keep rolling, man. We'll talk to you guys later. Thank you, everybody. And we'll try to get the bot figured out so you can hear the rigged one. You're going to like it.